on 31 Days in the Attic, we are continuing with easy costumes. If you own a plaid shirt, you can probably do this one. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kimmie. This is my attic, and we are on day 12 of 31 Days in the Attic. And like I said in the intro, plaid shirt is the key to this costume. And today we are, like I said, continuing on my easy costume series, and we are going to be a scarecrow. Now, of course, scarecrows range from cute and adorable to freaky as hell, and I have to side with the birds, guys. I think scarecrows are freaky, and I am not surprised in recent years they have become a very popular Halloween costume. There is something very, very unsettling to me about a scarecrow, or maybe I have just seen one too many movies where they get down and start walking around by themselves. Yeah. Anyway, so today, like I said, we have the plaid shirt. I do have a couple of accessories, one that I purchased and one that I just had around the house, so I will show them to you. But the key to the scarecrow look, I think, is the makeup. So before we get to the accessories, let me show you what I'm going to be using as far as makeup. Now, I don't know, because what do I know? I've never done this before, but I don't think it looks too difficult. We're going to see. We're going to find out together as I try to transform myself into a scarecrow. So what I'm going to be using is, well, what I've already used. I just put a little bit of bronzer on. I used the Soul Face and Body Bronzer. I love this stuff. It was on my favorite things of summer 2021. It melts into the skin. It's great for dry skin. It smells so good. I used this all summer. Really, really happy with this product. So I just put a little bit on, and then I'm going to use these crayons that I purchased from the Halloween store. This is actually an animal makeup kit. I bought this for another video, which I haven't filmed yet, but I thought some of them might work out for what we're gonna do, but you don't need anything like this. If you have just like, probably like something you can make freckles with, like a brown, maybe like a brown eyeliner, like an espresso pencil or something, that could do the same thing. Or or you could use like what I used yesterday, like that multi-stick type of thing. I want to test out, I do want to test out these crayons. So I'm going to use this. This kit cost me $7. So if this is something that you'd be interested in, you can pick something like this up. But you can also improvise. And I'm going to be using my Naked palette by Urban Decay. You can use any kind of palette with this kind of rusty vibes, rusty brown tones. And what else am I going to use? I'm going to use some liquid lipstick, and I think that's it. And I'm going to use some mascara. I'm actually going to use the Grande mascara because it clumps like hell. So normally I wouldn't care for that, but for today's look, I think it might be good. So we're going to go ahead and start with the makeup. I'll tell you what else I have though. I have my dad's golf hat. If you have a straw hat, that will work well. Any straw hat, actually any hat you could probably make will probably work out for this. And then I have this DIY Scarecrow Kit. Now again, you can use something like a hula skirt or something that you pick up in the craft store. This costs $12, so like it depends on what you want to spend. You could also use like hay that they sell at like the craft store, but I think that would be messy and difficult to work with. So you're probably better off with a hula skirt or something like this. And then I just cut some leaves off from one of my decorations. So everything I had, the only thing I bought was this. I bought this, but not necessarily for this, if that makes sense. You can improvise. You can probably, if you have a makeup at home, you can probably improvise the makeup. And so this was really all I got, was the hay. So here we go, guys. Let's see if I can turn myself into a scarecrow. Okay guys, so I have zoomed you in. I do think I'm going to start with the lips, only because I do want them to dry down. I want them, that's why I'm using a liquid lipstick. I want the lips to dry down because I'm going to go over them later on. I am using Bare by Kylie. Kylie actually makes my favorite liquid lipsticks. I don't care what anyone says. I think Kylie always made really, really good lip products. I loved her cream lipsticks, but I don't know if she included cream lipsticks in the new line. I haven't really been paying attention to too much since I got involved with doing this 31 days in the attic. Now all I think about is Halloween costumes. Anyway, this is what I'm gonna use. So, start with that. So there we go. Like I said, I really, really like this formula. This isn't like a huge part of the look. If it was, I think I would have went and purchased like a darker one. This is one that I wear all the time. But we're good. Like I said, we're gonna go over it. I just wanted to use something, and I wanted to make sure that the that it like sinks into the lips. Not sinks into the lips, like dries down. Dries down, that's the term I'm looking for. Okay, so I guess I'll start with the cheeks, maybe? I guess I'll start with the cheeks. So I'm looking for something kind of orangey in this palette. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and use my Naked Heat palette for the whole face, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Dirty... Let me empty this brush out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with... I don't know. We'll start with Dirty Talk. That's this one right here. I'm not sure if this is like orange enough. I guess it's cute. I'm gonna go into Scorched. This is like a little... This isn't the colors that I thought I was gonna... Scarecrow, take 2. Okay guys, so like I said, this is a bit of an experiment. Now, I think that was a little bit too brown. I thought the Naked Heat would be a little bit more orange. I remember it being more orange than that. So, maybe we'll use that, I don't know. Maybe we'll use that on the eyes. But I pulled out some more palettes. I pulled out my Optimistic AF. This I think might be too orange. And I pulled out my Tartelette. My Tartelette Little Toasted. So, like, I'm looking for like... What am I looking for? Okay, I'm going to let my cheeks dry down because I did just put like some makeup remover on them. So let's go ahead and let's go back. Let's go up to the eyes. Let's start with that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Naked Heat on my eyes because I know that will be fine. I'm going to start with the shade, I think, Sauced. And I'm just going to go kind of all up around. I'm going to like bring it kind of like all the way up to the eyebrow. And then we will deepen up the crease with He Devil. We'll deepen up the crease with He Devil. And I'm trying to go like orangey here. So let's try Dirty Talk. Okay. That's okay. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to switch out palettes. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I decided to go ahead and get out my Little Toasted palette. And I'm just going to use that to do like a shimmer. I'm going to go ahead with the shade Embers and just bring that over. Because Scarecrow or no Scarecrow, I need a shimmer. And I think this shade, which is Blaze, is going to be more of the shade that I was looking for. But before that, I think I'm going to go ahead and use Heat Wave, this one. And I'm just going to like kind of like do it in my eyebrow. Put it in my eyebrow a little bit. And see how that works. That's good. Okay. So let me go ahead and do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I did the other eye and the eyebrow, and the only other thing that I did do off camera is I went in with the Grande Drama mascara and I did my eyelashes. And they actually don't look too bad. Oh, this one clumped a little bit. I actually thought it would clump more. That's why I chose this one, because usually this one clumps up on me the day when I want it to clump up. It's not too bad. But yeah, you can use any mascara. So now I went ahead and took the black crayon out of my Halloween kit. I think you could just use eyeliner. You could probably just use anything. Which makes me think I'm gonna have to assume that this has some kind of... Well, we'll see if I get a reaction, whatever. I'm going to take it right off. Okay, so what I want to do is kind of make like lashes going down, like under the eye. I don't know what I mean. Let me see if I can figure it out. Look like lashes or they look like tears. But they're supposed to be lashes. Okay, whatever. It's okay. What do I keep saying? It's Halloween. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So now our eyes are kind of done. Basically our eyes are done. What I'm gonna do is go over like the eyebrows a little bit with some eyeshadow, but I think I'm gonna take the Optimistic AF palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna use Bright Side. I'm gonna use this shade right here. That looks kind of good to me for what I want to do. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just say, yeah, I'm just gonna like kind of go over. I think this is a good shade. This is a much better shade. The other one was like too dark for me. I was looking for something like orange that would come out like orange. And I think this is pretty good. Okay. Much better. And then we'll put a scar on our head. I think that's what we should do. Like not a scar, like Scarecrows kind of have like what, I don't know what they have. I guess where they're sewn together, kind of like a doll. I'm gonna put it on the bottom. Okay. I am going to do my cheeks with this color, Blaze. This is from the Tartelette Little Toasted palette. This is all eyeshadow, guys. I guess, you know, if you have like an orange, you can use whatever you want, really. I'm just using all eyeshadow palettes. I think it's easier. And I'm going to use that like down the nose too. Ooh, powdery. You know, Tarte eyeshadow, it smells really good, by the way. It does. Okay, so we're almost done. Actually, we're almost done. The last few touches are probably the most important, but they're, I think, the easiest. So I'm going to go around the nose, like where I just did the orange. I think I've seen it done like that. And like I said, I'm going to do like a scar across the head. And then let's go ahead and do some freckles. So I have the brown pen. Ooh. Okay, you don't see this one at all. So maybe I'll just use the same one. Okay, I'll do the neck. of course, probably the most important is the mouth. So I'm just gonna go from mouth to ear. And the reason that I wanted the lipstick to dry is so I could go like down it. So I think I'd scare birds away. So I'm not 100% sure what I planned on doing with this, but I did take some leaves off from my decorations. I just snapped a couple off. I did not comb my hair on purpose today, folks, in preparation for this. I don't think. Can I just like hook one on me? I still don't think. My hair is so thin. I don't think they're gonna. I'm still not sure what I'm doing with these, but this I know what I'm gonna do with. So this is what you get in that packet. You get 4 of these. You get like 2 big ones and you get 2 smaller ones. So the bigger ones are for your legs, but I'm not going to put it in my legs. I'm actually going to stuff it down my shirt. You're supposed to like put them on your feet, so that it's like coming out of your pants, like the hay is like coming out of your pants. But I think it's better just like put them down like that instead. And then the smaller ones you put on your arms. So that's like self-explanatory. But maybe I can get like a leaf down. I can get a leaf down my shirt. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. I got my dad's golf hat. Yeah. I am good to go. Now I'm good to go. Okay guys, I think it is time to wrap it up here for day 12, 31 days in the attic. I want to thank you so much for joining me for my Scarecrow video. Guys, if you have ever, yes, they did fall off. If you have ever dressed as a Scarecrow, please let me know, or if you have plans of doing so. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. We talk about it all up here in the attic, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for another video. Bye bye guys, thank you so much for watching.